What is Hyperloop? The Hyperloop is a proposed mode of passenger and freight transportation that uses a system of reduced pressure tubes in which pressurized capsules, often called pods, ride on an air cushion driven by linear induction motors and air compressors. The concept was first introduced by Elon Musk in a white paper titled Hyperloop Alpha in 2013. The basic idea involves placing passenger or cargo pods inside low-pressure tubes, which reduces air resistance and allows for high-speed travel with minimal energy consumption. The capsules would travel at near supersonic speeds, propelled through the tubes using electromagnetic propulsion or other advanced propulsion systems. The Hyperloop concept aims to provide faster and more energy-efficient transportation than traditional methods, such as trains or airplanes. There were various technical, logistical, and financial challenges that need to be addressed before the Hyperloop can become a practical and widespread mode of transportation. Several companies and organizations are actively working on developing and testing Hyperloop technologies, but widespread implementation is still in the experimental and conceptual stages. Who is making this? Several companies around the world are actively working on developing Hyperloop technology. Some of the notable players include 1. Virgin Hyperloop. Formerly known as Virgin Hyperloop 1, it is one of the most prominent companies in the field. Virgin Hyperloop has conducted numerous tests and has been working on commercializing the technology. 2. Elon Musk and the Boring Company. While Elon Musk initially proposed the Hyperloop concept, his tunnel construction and infrastructure company, the Boring Company, has also been exploring the development of Hyperloop technology. 3. Transport, a Canadian company working on developing a Hyperloop-inspired transportation system. They are focused on both passenger and cargo transportation. 4. Arrivo, founded by former Hyperloop One executives. Arrivo was working on developing a high-speed transportation system that combined aspects of Hyperloop technology with traditional maglev concepts. 5. DGW Hyperloop, a European company working on Hyperloop technology and has been involved in various research and development projects. It's important to note that the development of Hyperloop technology is still in the early stages, and there are ongoing feasibility studies, regulatory challenges, and technical hurdles that need to be addressed before widespread implementation can occur. The landscape of companies involved in Hyperloop development may evolve, and new players could emerge in the future. How Hyperloop works? The Hyperloop concept is designed to provide high-speed transportation using reduced pressure tubes and capsules or pods that travel through them. The basic working principles of Hyperloop include 1. Low-pressure tubes. The system consists of a network of tubes from which much of the air has been removed to create a low-pressure environment. This minimizes air resistance, allowing the pods to travel at very high speeds with less energy consumption. 2. Pods or capsules, passenger or cargo pods are placed within the low-pressure tubes. These pods are designed to be aerodynamic and can travel at high speeds without the traditional air resistance encountered by vehicles moving through the atmosphere. 3. Magnetic levitation or air cushion. Hyperloop pods can use magnetic levitation or an air cushion, similar to air hockey principles, to minimize friction and allow smooth, high-speed travel. Magnetic levitation systems eliminate direct physical contact with the track, reducing friction and enabling faster speeds. 4. Linear induction motors. Propulsion is achieved through the use of linear induction motors or other advanced propulsion systems. These motors generate electromagnetic fields that propel the pods forward. The absence of friction and air resistance within the low-pressure environment allows for efficient acceleration. 5. Propulsion and deceleration. The linear induction motors are strategically placed along the tube, providing propulsion to the pods. To slow down or stop, the system can use regenerative braking, where the kinetic energy of the moving pods is converted back into electrical energy. 6. Control and navigation. Sophisticated control systems and navigation technologies guide the pods through the network of tubes. These systems ensure safe and efficient travel, managing factors such as speed, spacing between pods, and potential obstacles. 7. Energy efficiency. Hyperloop aims to be an energy-efficient mode of transportation. The low air resistance in the tubes, regenerative braking, and the use of advanced propulsion technologies contribute to the overall efficiency of the system. It's important to note that while the basic principles of the Hyperloop concept are established, the development and implementation of the technology face various challenges. These include addressing safety concerns, regulatory approval, and the construction of the necessary infrastructure. Hyperloop technology is still in the experimental and testing phases, and widespread commercial deployment is yet to be realized. Is Hyperloop coming to India? There were discussions and proposals for the potential implementation of Hyperloop technology in India, but no concrete plans or projects had been finalized or initiated at that time. Various organizations and companies have expressed interest in exploring the feasibility of Hyperloop projects in India. In 2019, Virgin Hyperloop and the Government of Maharashtra signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MoU) to conduct the preliminary study to identify potential routes for a Hyperloop project between Pune and Mumbai. However, it's crucial to note that an MoU is a preliminary agreement, and the actual development and implementation of a Hyperloop project involve numerous technical, regulatory, and financial challenges that need to be addressed. For the most recent and accurate information, it's recommended to check the latest news sources or official announcements from relevant authorities and companies involved in Hyperloop development. The status of such projects can change, and developments may have occurred where a Hyperloop being introduced. Hyperloop projects were in various stages of development and testing around the world, but no commercial operational Hyperloop systems were in place. Some regions and countries where Hyperloop projects were actively being explored or tested include 1. United States. Several companies, including Virgin Hyperloop, have conducted tests and feasibility studies for potential routes in different states, such as Nevada and West Virginia. 2. United Arab Emirates, UAE. Dubai has shown interest in Hyperloop technology, and Virgin Hyperloop has been involved in discussions and feasibility studies for potential projects in the region. 3. India. As mentioned earlier, there were discussions and studies for a potential Hyperloop project between Pune and Mumbai in the state of Maharashtra. 4. Europe. Various European countries have shown interest in Hyperloop technology, and research and development projects have been conducted in countries like the Netherlands and Germany. 5. Canada. Companies like Transport have been exploring the development of Hyperloop-inspired transportation systems in Canada. It's important to note that the development of Hyperloop technology is a complex process involving technical, regulatory, and financial considerations. While there is interest and progress in different regions, the technology is still in the testing and experimental phase, and widespread commercial deployment has not yet occurred as of my last update. For the latest information on Hyperloop projects and developments, it's recommended to check official announcements from the companies involved, relevant government agencies, and reliable news sources. What are benefits of Hyperloop? The Hyperloop concept promises several potential benefits if successfully implemented. While the technology is still in the early stages of development, here are some of the anticipated advantages of Hyperloop transportation. 1. High speeds. Hyperloop systems aim to achieve very high speeds, potentially exceeding those of traditional modes of transportation. This could significantly reduce travel times between cities. 2. Energy efficiency. The low air resistance within the low-pressure tubes and the use of advanced propulsion and braking systems contribute to the overall energy efficiency of Hyperloop transportation. 3. Reduced environmental impact. With the potential to be powered by renewable energy sources and the focus on energy efficiency, Hyperloop systems could have a smaller environmental footprint compared to other modes of transportation. 4. Low land footprint. Hyperloop infrastructure could require less land compared to traditional transportation systems like highways or railways. The elevated or underground nature of the tubes might reduce the impact on existing landscapes and communities. 5. Minimal traffic congestion. Since Hyperloop pods travel through dedicated tubes, there is the potential to minimize traffic congestion and delays. The separation from other modes of transportation may lead to more reliable travel times. 6. Enhanced safety. The enclosed nature of the tubes could provide a level of safety by protecting the system from weather events, debris, and other external factors. Additionally, Advanced control systems can contribute to operational safety. 7. Reduced operating costs. Hyperloop systems aim to have lower operating costs compared to traditional transportation methods due to their energy efficiency, minimal maintenance requirements, and potential use of automated systems. 8. Potential for connectivity. Hyperloop networks could improve connectivity between cities and regions, fostering economic development and facilitating faster movement of goods and people. It's important to note that while these potential benefits are promising, the practical implementation of Hyperloop technology faces various challenges, including regulatory approval, safety considerations, and the development of cost-effective and scalable infrastructure. No commercial Hyperloop system had been fully realized, and the technology was still in the testing and experimental phases. What are drawbacks of Hyperloop? While the Hyperloop concept holds promise for revolutionizing transportation, there are several challenges and potential drawbacks associated with its development and implementation. Here are some of the main drawbacks and challenges of Hyperloop technology. 1. Technical challenges. Developing and implementing the required technology, such as achieving high speeds, maintaining a low-pressure environment in the tubes, and ensuring the safety and reliability of the system, presents significant technical challenges. 2. Costs and infrastructure. The construction of Hyperloop infrastructure, including the elevated or underground tubes, stations, and support systems, could be expensive. The financial feasibility of large-scale Hyperloop projects remains uncertain. 3. Land acquisition and rights of way. Acquiring the necessary land for constructing Hyperloop infrastructure, especially in densely populated areas, could face challenges related to land acquisition, rights of way, and community opposition. 4. Regulatory approval. Developing and implementing new transportation technologies often involves navigating complex regulatory landscapes. Achieving the necessary approvals and meeting safety standards can be time-consuming and challenging. 5. Safety concerns. Ensuring the safety of passengers in the event of emergencies, accidents, or system failures is a critical challenge. Evacuation procedures, emergency response mechanisms, and risk mitigation strategies need to be thoroughly addressed. 6. Integration with existing transportation networks. Integrating Hyperloop systems with existing transportation networks, including coordinating with other modes of transportation and addressing potential disruptions, poses logistical challenges. 7. Public perception and acceptance. Introducing a new and unfamiliar mode of transportation may face resistance from the public. Concerns related to safety, environmental impact, and the perceived disruption of communities could influence public acceptance. 8. Scalability. While Hyperloop has been proposed for connecting major cities, questions remain about the scalability of the technology for widespread deployment and its ability to accommodate high passenger and freight volumes. 9. Unknown economic viability. The economic viability of Hyperloop projects is uncertain. Questions about the potential profitability, return on investment, and long-term sustainability of Hyperloop systems remain unanswered. 10. Unproven business models. Developing successful and sustainable business models for Hyperloop transportation, including ticket pricing, maintenance costs, and revenue generation, is a challenge that the industry needs to address. It's important to note that advancements and developments may have occurred and ongoing research and testing could contribute to addressing some of these challenges.
Thank you.